Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad that you're here. Guys, Megan is up to it again, trying to convince us that she loves H. She's posting weird crap on her Instagram again. Let's take a look. If you're new here, I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos. And I sincerely appreciate that. You know what else I appreciate? How many of you have used my Amazon storefront? I really do. That means so much to me. Thank you so much for that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have an Amazon storefront. A lot of you ask me things like, what color lipstick are you wearing? Or questions about hair and stuff. I have all the products I actually use on my Amazon storefront. Doesn't charge you even a penny more. If you just go to it, you can see what I use. If you decide to order something, I get a few cents a commission. That's how it works. So I appreciate everybody who's used the links. Thank you so much. Now let's get into Instagram, shall we? Things I never thought I'd say. I'm still figuring out Instagram, which, by the way, I am on Instagram now. So give me a follow over there. I'll try to flash my link or my it's RHR_Jen. So, but I'll try to put it, if I remember to put a picture in right here so you can find me. Anyway, let's dive in, shall we? So Megan's at it again, posting on her Instagram. What else is new, right? So she did two posts that I want to talk about. This one's on her main Meghan page. Let's take a look. Sorry, I thought I could hit play from there. I can do it from here. Here we go. Let's take a look, shall we? All right. And there you go. That's what she posted. But don't worry, I can excuse me, I can pause it and show you again what she actually posted here. So here's her Instagram page. Here you go. So it's a picture of H saying, "Oh, hello there." Let's talk about it. All right. Yeah, there's so much going on. So it came out, this was posted yesterday, which would have been Wednesday, and it was shared on her Instagram, him riding a horse during a polo match. It turns out he was in Aspen with a "oh, hello there." So to me, when I see this, it's an attempt to publicly flirt and highlight Harry as desirable, or as she called him not long ago, a fox. Ugh. Using a playful tone to imply some sort of attractiveness or to try to convince us he's charming. It's not working. We don't believe any of those things, which, by the way, I got another comment yesterday, which made me laugh. The mediocre mafia are at it again. I haven't gotten this comment in a while, but I did get one yesterday saying, "You're just jealous because Harry wants her." And I'm like, oh, oh no, no, I'm really, really not. I'm really, really not. I think my lucky stars every day that those two ended up together. They take out the suffering for for others by being together. It just feels so, I don't know. It's an effort to convince us of their love, right? It comes as a performative affection like everything else, especially amid ongoing rumors of marital strain or possible separation, things like that. And by posting this comment, I think she's trying to be, to quote my British friends, cheeky. I think she's trying to be cheeky. She's trying to be, again, get attention for her, that I picked the fox. No, you did not. Definitely not. It feels like an over the top bid to prove that they're still deeply in love and connected. Remember on, I think it was, again, it was either Irma Gerd or Jamie Baby Voice, one of those podcasts, she said they're in their honeymoon phase. Oh, they are so not. Honeymoon must mean something different to them, because to me, it doesn't mean that you have to claw onto somebody or give them a death stare. Sorry, it made me laugh. That's a weird honeymoon. It's not, that's not what most of us think of. Um, but it's just an over the top bid to prove how in love they are, right? And they're connected. But it just seems more forced than ever. The timing is off again with her dad going through the medical stuff and the horrendous way she appears to have handled that. And now this, it just seems to be a look over here. Look at us. We're so in love. I can't use his name, but I love that guy. Okay, weird. Um, again, it's public scrutiny is at an all-time high right now. Reports of separate lives, separate business ventures, these sporadic one-sided shout outs. They read as like PR damage control to me. That's all I see it rather than genuine romance or affection or infection. No, I'm kidding. Anything like that. Think about how couples in solid relationships, they don't need to prove anything. They don't need to do things like that. Sure, you might post a thirst trap once in a while, whatever, but you don't need to convince everybody how in love you are. I don't use Facebook anymore, but back when I used to, we all know that couple on Facebook that like fawns all over each other. It's just kind of icky. Like, no, he's on the couch next to you. Why don't you just tell him that you like I don't know. It's just silly. But it fits Meghan's history of using social media for appearances rather than substance and to amplify their love story. It lands as contrived. It lands as, I think with the reports of the contrast there of tension and things, and then to post this, it reads as fake and false. So again, I was thinking back to faux fawning over Harry, and there's been a myriad of examples. But of course, the engagement, I, when she was like, staring at him like a bunny boiler, you know what I mean? It just read as sincere and disingenuous. But I'll even give her a pass on that one because fine, it was your engagement. I don't believe it, but whatever, it's engagement interview, whatever. But since then, it's just been over the top. Like in the Oprah interview, there was some over the top praising, rescuer from her royal life and calling him a devoted father and partner who saved their family. She seems to like to build this guy up and then knock him down. That seems to be her thing. And Harry and Meghan, there are these faux documentary. There are these PDA filled moments that just read as false. I mean, you've seen it all over the red carpet and stuff. It's just, I don't know. These instances usually draw fire because they're faux. They coincide with any kind of self-promotion for her. It just again adds a layer of falseness to it. Can you imagine your partner praising you to get attention for themselves? Just, ugh, no. So Harry was I guess he made a surprise appearance, whatever that means, at the St. Regis Snow Polo Championship in Aspen, Colorado. It was yesterday, December 17th, that he did that. Photos show him posing on stage, competing alongside his friend Nacho. Can't wait for those nip twerk pictures to come out. Gross. I mean, I just, besides the awful history with both of them and animals, that always makes me prickle. But other than that, I just can't care about Harry and Polo. The show is a flop. I don't care about him. I don't care you know what I mean? Like on this polo thing, I can't care about this. So whatever, he did a polo thing. Whoop-de freaking do. Again, call your dad, Meghan. Call your dad. Okay, so there's another, and before I get off this, please tell me your thoughts on this. Oh, hello there. Again, I'm still laughing at those of you who left me comments that somebody said a comment that was so funny. Thank you for that. That said, if I had crawled through the window in the Soho House bathroom first, he might have noticed me because I'm blonde. That made me laugh so hard. Thank you for that. No, thank you for that. That was just me. No, I was kidding. Okay, so here's the article saying that he's in Aspen. Here's some highlights of it. Again, the photo, St. Regis World Snow Polo Championship. Meghan remained home. So this is through people. So of course it's Meghan putting out things, kissing Meghan's own rear. She wants a cookie for allegedly, if you believe this, staying home with the kids. If you stay behind, that's not staying home with the kids. If you're okay, yeah. I don't know what the situation. Maybe she's home with them, but I highly doubt it. A spokesman for the two of them confirmed to People that he was standing in for a friend. Okay, I don't care. All right, let's keep going because there is another post. Oh, before I get to the other post, let me show you. I pulled some comments from this article. Even in People magazine, their mouthpiece, people are just talking about what a weirdo. Both of them are, and this post, how it just screams for attention. And yet her father is still sick in the hospital, but she resorts to Instagram. Wow, how sad. Exactly this. Exactly. Meanwhile, Backrate is selling H's pat pictures on Insta. It's being sold just like what Meghan does on her Insta page, selling the perfect picture, all for money and for PR, but it's all so empty inside. That's kind of how I don't know the ins and outs of what's sold and all that, but that's how I feel too. It feels very, hollow, empty, disingenuous. I never say that word right. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't feel real. It really doesn't. Go and visit your father and bring his grandchildren. Merry Christmas. I'm sure that there's no online communication. It will definitely be sold to Netflix if there was. The link to royalty is their only relevance. I feel very sorry for the grandfathers who don't see their grandchildren. Exactly that. I do too. And I keep thinking about Thomas Markle Sr., who's in the hospital. That's terrible. And of course, we're wishing him a speedy recovery there. Okay, let's talk about her other Instagram post because there is another one that made me laugh that I want to talk about. And this one is on As Ever. Now, I have talked about this before, but I just want to show it to you. Take a look. So here's As Ever Official. Here's the post. So, at first glance, you might be like, okay, it just looks like all her others, but I just want you to think about this. So here's her marmalade, right? And it's surrounded by oranges and it says, a little something to brighten your season. Okay. All right. Let's talk about that because the oranges and the marmalade continue to make me laugh. Okay, so again, this was posted. Oh, actually, this was posted on Tuesday, the 16th, on As Ever. It's part of their holiday collection. And I guess they were doing a limited time offer, a free jar of marmalade with every $70 order that runs until December 21st. Don't buy it. But the visuals are funny to me because she's surrounding this thing by oranges. But I just want to remind you guys of the ingredients of marmalade, of her marmalade, not of any marmalade, because regular marmalade usually has orange in it. Let me tell you her ingredients. Ready? This is from their official product page. Organic cane sugar, orange juice, orange peel, organic lemon juice concentrate, and fruit pectin. Besides the orange peel, did you hear oranges in there? I didn't. Nope. Nope. I'm just picturing a little orange zest just to be able to say that there is something orange in there. There's not oranges in there except for orange peel. That's crazy pants. How are you going to make orange marmalade and not put orange? So her solution, instead of actually putting oranges in the orange product, is to surround it by oranges. You can't make this stuff up. I just think that's really funny to me. It highlights the ingredients discrepancy. It's showcasing oranges visually, but again, it doesn't explicitly say oranges except for the orange peel. It breaks down the orange juice and the orange peel, but not oranges. It's misleading and it seems overly processed if there's no whole fresh oranges listed. She's relying on things like concentrate and parts. And yes, I understand a lot of products do that. I'm not trying to nitpick, but I'm saying if you're selling us orange marmalade and you're not putting oranges in it, there's a problem. That's weird, right? And again, it feels, I'm not trying to be like over the top, but it feels a little bit false advertising, bait and switch, whatever it is, with putting oranges in the picture itself. I just find that, again, very Meghan. No substance there. Just everything's for show. Who cares what the actual product is like? In fact, do you remember I just watched Elf with the Gosling? Gosling wasn't feeling great over the weekend. We laid around, we watched Christmas movies. It's great. She made me watch Elf 14 times, as you do. But do you remember that when they're portraying the dad as not super nice, he was a book publisher. He just didn't care that the book was missing a couple of pages. He's like, who cares? Kids won't notice. Just send it out anyway. I feel like that's what we're dealing with Meg. Who cares? Just do it. It's fine. Make it as cheap as possible. We'll just put some oranges in the pictures. Who cares? So just the lack of substance there. Remember, what was it? She didn't say stickler for details. Why am I forgetting this right now? I always say it. Now I can't remember. But basically, leave me. I know you're screaming at me. Put it in the comments. What did she say about details? Not that she obsesses over them. It doesn't matter. Anyway, how's that for stickler for details? You can't even put oranges in your orange marmalade. It's pushing this idyllic, like aspirational lifestyle, like spreading holiday magic. But the reality, limited ingredients, high price, it just under delivers like everything else she does. It's just inauthentic, which is funny because she loves to talk about how authentic she is. Yeah, so those were her posts. Those are my thoughts on her post. Now I need you to chime in. Tell me your thoughts on this one as well. So tell me your thoughts on the H polo post and now on this one because I would love to know. And I really appreciate you guys being here. I want to know your thoughts on all this. Let me know if you click on my Amazon link so I can say thank you for that. As more stuff comes out, I will talk about it. Now, I literally hit record and just saw that William and Catherine have released their holiday card. So I would like to talk about that in a separate video. So I will do that. Look for that very soon. I'm sure Meghan's going to rush to get hers out. That's usually how it goes. So we'll take a look when that happens. Some blurry kids and some faux honeymoon stuff with only her face in focus, nobody else's. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. If you want to further support the show, there's several ways to do it. Again, these comments are helping so much. Thank you so much to everybody who's left me the most wonderful, kind comments. You don't know what that means to me. You really don't. Even if I haven't had a chance to respond, I'm reading them all, and I sincerely, sincerely appreciate you. You've said the nicest things to me. It means the world. And thank you to everybody who uses your hype button. That's helping so much. And just everybody for being here, for watching, for being a part of this flock. If you're new here, I always talk about geese because, hang on. First of all, allow me to introduce you all to Ryan Gosling. Charmed, I'm sure. This is Ryan. But I always talk about geese because one of Meghan's minions called me, said I sound like a drunk goose, and I've been honking ever since. Thus was born the Drunk Goose Club. I love geese. They're very protective. They look out for each other. They flock together. You don't mess with the flock. That's what we are. I even have geese on my Christmas tree. So anyway, if you want to further support the show, there's several ways to do it. You can definitely check out the merch. I have lots of geese stuff over there, honk honk, and everything else. Team Catherine, Not Bloody Likely. I even have Beetlejuice stuff if you're into Halloween. Check that out. And check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's my old name, but it's got tons of new stuff, tons of bonus material, lots of bonus content, lots of hundreds of videos. Check that out. A lot of it's Harry and Meghan, but some of it's not. If you're over Harry and Meghan, there's other stuff over there you can find out for sure. I did a review of Victoria Beckham's makeup, which I'm wearing some today, which I love. And so much more over there. So check that out. And thank you to my executive geese and ganders. I appreciate you all so very much. That's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have the best day. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. Oh, and thank you to everybody who suggests my fun holiday names. I love this one very much. If you have a fun holiday name or song or something suggestion with the name Jen in it, please drop in the comments. I might use it in a video soon. Thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have the best day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Hi, how are you? I just had more new people in there saying, why do you do that at the end where you say hi? I can explain it. So basically, a long time ago, I would just talk at the end just to see if anybody was still watching. And I was pleasantly surprised because I had a bunch of people saying, oh yeah, I watched to the end. So thank you for that. And so now I always tuck these Easter eggs in at the end, and I try to just talk direct. I mean, I'm always talking directly to you, but it's like friends having tea saying, how are you? I'm good. I try to say at least one thing, not Harry and Meghan. Today I'm in gold. And Wonder Woman, if you're watching, hello. I have a friend in the comments named Wonder Woman. This reminds me of you. I meant to wear my black bracelets today and I forgot them. They're in the other room, but it's fine. But anyway, how are you guys? I've been stressed about the holidays, but yesterday I made a lot of progress. I went out, finished my Christmas shopping finally. Yeah, I got stuff accomplished. I ordered the most beautiful Christmas cards and Amazon lost them. Grr. This is my angry face. Grr. But I was able to find a backup option from the store. I got those handwritten and mailed out yesterday. So hopefully they'll make it to my loved ones before Christmas. We'll see. Anyway, that's what's up with me. Tell me what's up with you. I love this gold. I love how it catches the light. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Let me know everything. If you stay tuned this long, tell me about your Christmas tree, or whatever. I know it just started Hanukkah as well. Tell me about Hanukkah. Tell me about what's on your Christmas tree. If you do a certain color theme, tell me whatever holiday you want to celebrate, what color themes you go with. Tell me what ornaments you like. This is my fun tree in my office. The Gosling and I have a tree in the other room where we do mostly red ornaments. I just love red, especially at Christmas time. I just think it's fun. So we have a lot of red ornaments, but it's mostly covered in like the cool stuff she's made through the years, like her kindergarten photos. They put her in a Santa beard and she's like, you know how kindergartners smile. So I have that. That's one of my favorite things ever. I have a little handprint Santa of hers from when she was little, stuff like that. So those are my favorites. But let me know how your tree looks and what colors you like to go with this time of year. I personally love reds, and as I've mentioned, sorry, I have an eyelash. It's only been in the last year that I've gotten into gold. Before that, I was much more into silver, but now I'm really into gold. So I've started to go, even though that's silver, but like started to go with more golds. I'm not giving you well, I am giving the thumbs up. I'm pointing to the bow right there. Starting to go with more gold colors. I love the blue and gold together. I think that's so fun, but I love gold and red too for Christmas. So anyway, tell me about yours. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my Amazon storefront. It just helps to click on it. Listen, I get it. Even if you don't want to order, it's fine. Just click on it. It helps. All right, that's going to do it for me. Have the best day. Take care. Bye-bye. God rest ye, merry gentlemen. I love it. Let me know your suggestion in the comments below. All right. Bye.